students. How are you all? I hope you all are fine, right? So, in the previous lecture, what we discussed? In the previous lecture, we discussed about the comprehension, about the question answer, right? I was given homework to you, right? The question 1 to 4. Question 3, in that question 1 to 4, that was your homework, right? That everyone done. I hope that, right? So, today we moving further to the next, okay? Now, today in our chapter 1, you all write the question 1 to 4, right? So, today's homework, the first I give you the homework, the next question, that is 4 to 8, that you have to write in your book, right? So, in the next, we had completed the question 1, question 2, question 3, right? Question 1, question 2 and question 3, and then page number 11, open your book, page number 11. In that, thinking about language. So, in that, adverbs are given. See, adverbs are given. So, in that, adverbs we will discuss in our grammar portion, not in this chapter, okay? You don't know what is adverbs, okay? So, first I explaining all what is adverb, what is the definition of adverb, okay? We will do examples, okay? So, in our grammar lecture we will do the adverbs, okay? Adjectives, adverb, adjective, all the grammar portion. So, we will discuss later on, okay? So, now moving further to the poem of this chapter, page number 15, poem 1. The road not taken. The road not taken. Open your book. The road not taken. This is our poem name. The poet name is Robert Frost. Robert Frost. Robert Frost. This is the poet name. It may be asked in 1 mark question that the road not taken poet's name. So, you have to remember this name, Robert Frost. Clear? So, open your book, page number 15. We will moving to the poem. See, now in the pink color there is given the introduction, that first I read. So, please pay attention. This well-known poem is about making choice. The poem is about making choice and the choices that shape us. Robert Frost is an American poet. Who writes simply but insightfully about common ordinary experience. What? He writes simply but insightfully about common ordinary experience, right? So, let's moving further to the poem. Here I write it down the new words. First I read the poem and then I'll explain whole poem. Okay. So first I read it, I write it down the new words. Okay. So please open your book so you can write the new words. Two roads diverge. Now what is the meaning of diverge? Here I write it down the new words. And that first one is diverged. Diverge means to separate, and go in a different direction. What is the meaning of diverge? To separate and go in a different direction, diverged. Okay, there is two roads, that now we have to choose. We have to go in this road or we have to go in this road. It is called the diverged. Okay, to separate and go in a different direction. Here we reach and one road is going in this side and one road is going in this side. This is two separate roads. Okay. Two roads diverge in a yellow wood. And sorry, I could not travel both. And sorry, I could not travel both, because if we suppose the example, the one road is going to the Ahmedabad and one road is going for the Rajkot. So we cannot travel the both. We have to choose. We have to choose one only. I could not travel both. And be one traveler, be a traveler. Long I stood and looked down one as far as I could, and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. Now what is the meaning of undergrowth? Undergrowth, it means dense growth of plants and bushes. Undergrowth, it means underdeveloped, dense growth of plants and bushes. This is the example. Now moving to the second paragraph. Then took the other, just as fair. Fair, it means nice, just as nice. Here I write it down, fair. Fair, it means nice. Fair, it means nice. And having perhaps the better claim. Claim, it means demanded. Claim means demand. Claim means demand. Because it was grassy. Grassy, it means full of grass. And wanted wear. Now what is the meaning of wanted wear? wanted wear. Wanted wear. It means had not been used. Had not been used. Had not been used. Though as fourth had the passing there had warned them really about the same. See, first you write down these new words, then I will discuss the both the stanza. Done? Now I'll explaining the both the stanza. Here I write it down the new words of the both the stanza. Now I explaining the both the stanza. One day the poet traveling all alone. One day the poet traveling all alone reaches a one point where the road divides into two parts. Where the road divides into two parts, one and second. He faces the situation of uncertainty. He faces the situation of uncertainty. He thinks which road he should take to continue his journey. Now what he thinks? He thinks which road should take to continue his journey. He is unable to decide which road to follow. He is unable to decide which road he has to follow. He pauses for a long time. He pauses or he stops for a long time to decide which road he should take. He gives a careful thought to which path he should follow. He gives a careful thought. It means careful thinking to which path he should follow. And he decides to choose that road which seems to be less traveled. Now what he thinks? What he decide to go? He decide to choose that road which seems to be less travel, less distance. He feels that it will make a big difference in his future. He thinks it will make big difference in his future. He decides to save the other road for another day, and hence one road he will decide to take or to complete their journey. Though he knows that he will never get a chance back, though as for that the passing there had warned them really about the same. The meaning is, though he knows that he will get a never chance to go back, he takes such a difficult decision. Later he wishes that he would also try the other path. Now what he decide? He decide to go on the one side and another side they will go later on. Write it down this paragraph or not. Sorry, these new words. Okay. So, I hope both this stanza is clear to you. Now, what what were in this both stanza? Once again, I repeating this. See, two roads are diverse. It means two roads are diverse in the direction. So, in the one point, the poet is came there and thought what where to decide which path he has to go. He has to go, right? Which path he has to go. So, at the one point, he thinks now where to go. Here he have to go this side or he has to go this side. Okay. So, after the long thinking, he decide he has to go in both the roads or both the direction. Okay. Now, moving further to the third stanza, and both that morning equally lay. Lay, it means, here I write it down, lay. Lay, it means place horizontally. Place horizontally. Lay, it means place horizontally. In leaves, no step had trodden back. Trodden is a new word. Trodden means walked over. Trodden means walked over. Oh, I kept the first for another day. I kept the first for another day. Yet, knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh. Somewhere edges and edges hands, two roads diverge in a wood. And I took the one less travelled by, and that has made all the difference. I took the one less travelled. I took the one road that has less travelled by, and that has made all the difference. Write these two new words and then we will move further. Okay, pay attention. The poet feels that after ages from now, he would be telling about his decision. With a sigh of relief. He would tell how the less frequent path had made all the difference in his life. The poet presents the difficulty of making a choice in life. We cannot travel on all the path. And paths available to us. We cannot travel on all the paths available to us. We have to make a choice. The uncertainty faced by the poet in making his choice is this uncertainty that we all face at the same point in our life. In some point, uncertainty we all felt in that some point in our life. We all have to make a choice. Only the future will reveal whether the choice made by us is right or not. Whether the future will reveal what the choice is made by us is right or wrong. But one cannot go or change the choice. One cannot go and change the choice. Choice and decision are like steps that carry us forward to the life. Choice and decision that carry us forward to the make a decision to the future. Okay, this is our poem 1, the road not taken. So, you have to write this poem and try to understand. If you have any doubt, then you can ask me in the next lecture also or in a comment box. Okay. So, today's homework is, here I write it homework, you have to note it down. Unit 1, question 3, in that 4 to 8 question. Unit 1, the fun they had in that question 3, in that the question number 4 to 8. This is your homework. Okay. In that next lecture also we will carry this poem also, and if you have any doubt then you can ask me. Okay. Till then, goodbye students.